The programme has gone from strength to strength, working together as a team, and with the support of the wider Coalfields Regeneration Trust, we've been able to work with a number of external partners, organisations, and I think at last people are starting to acknowledge the programme. Referral pathways are good, and I will say relationships with all external partners, including health, have grown over the last year, and we are having referrals from a number of organisations.
It's also been a massive step forward in supporting people that are affected by cancer all across the health board. I think I've seen massive changes and strides that we've made within the area and to people's lives.
It's been hard work in so much as going out and making sure that people know we're there to enhance their service and not to take away from that. So that's been one of the biggest challenges. Organisations who were already established didn't really understand the process of the programme.
Building those relationships is getting our name out there, getting people to trust the service, trust the programme and what we offer.
So that's the biggest challenge I think we've had, is convincing people and saying, look, we can support people, we can help people.
And we've made sure that we've gone out to all the communities, all the libraries, the community halls, supermarkets, etc., just to make sure that our name is out there, so that people feel that they've got someone to talk to.
Working as a wider team, we've been able to get governance sign-off in Cwmtach Morgannwg Health Board, in Velindre Hospital, and now we're moving into our second health board, and the governance structure is going through there. So that's been a challenge, but it's been a challenge that we've overcome. The wins are just helping those people and supporting the people within Cwmtach Morgannwg living with a cancer diagnosis, and actually seeing the difference this programme is making.
The importance of getting all these referrals is obviously to support as many people as we can. There's a lot of people out there that need the support and they don't know where to look.
I first met Alex at the Royal Glamorgan Hospital. I was going to visit my partner, who was a patient in the hospital. I thought, I wonder if I can have help applying for a blue badge. Alex put me on the way, sorted everything out for me, arranged for an interview in Mardy, where I live, and everything was plain sailing from there. So I can thank Alex for that.
I was first diagnosed with cancer during COVID in 2020, and then I got to hear about CRT last year at Macmillan Coffee morning, and got talking to Tom, and he introduced the service, and we've gone leaps and bounds from there.
There was so much need for this programme, to have someone to listen to know where to turn to, you know, when you don't know what's going to be the next steps. So I think that's crucial for me. That stuck out to me.
Tom's helped us with getting in touch with like our housing association, following up with different things, and it's been nice to actually talk to people about different things, because when you've got no support, who do you talk to?
That this programme has really kind of helped with that barrier, and like I say, you know, people can talk to me as just a normal person and not feel scared. So that's why I think this programme is really needed.
I really don't want to know what life would have carried on being if I hadn't met Tom and CRT. It was very isolating previous to that.
Yeah, for our programme, co-production is really important. So to work with organisations like Railite is so important. 3,000 people get diagnosed every year within Cwmtach Morgannwg. Not one organisation can support those people alone. So co-production is very important within our area. So as link workers, we have done a task where we scope all the activities within the areas that we serve. So we're fully on top of what's happening within the communities. Should anyone ask a question of, I'd like to take part in a class, would you happen to know? So we're almost like community connectors as well, where we're familiar with what's happening in the area, so we can connect and signpost the participants onto those relevant activities.
A lot of our ladies are elderly. A lot of us are not so mobile. So although I've got good support with everybody, you need a team of people to help you. and that's what they've done.
I'm massively proud of the work that we do with the local groups. I think our work in general is so important, and all the local groups that are out there work so tirelessly to try and help.
And that's where we are trying to make a difference, is to engage with as many local organisations as we can, with the end goal of supporting those people impacted by cancer.
So working with CRT has enabled us to expand our services. We now have a workshop at the back which we're renovating to provide another session to be making bird boxes and run some family events. Also, before CRT were involved, we only had group on a Thursday. We're now throughout the week. Lots of different things to give people a few hours break from a difficult time.
We need something local that people feel comfortable to come to, people with familiar faces to them, and where they feel safe and they feel supported and they feel able to talk about what's been going on.
We're really on the same paths, on the same mission, and we've had great advice about how to start the group up and really how to work together.
The logo is with CRT, nobody should face cancer alone. And when we set out on our cancer journey, we was alone. Although there was lots of people in the treatment centre, you was alone because you never seen the same people twice. And it was Adam and Natalie Sargent that I first met. And of course, Adam very personable and will take the lead and support me in anything that I want to do.
For me, nobody should face cancer alone. Whilst we're here, nobody is facing cancer alone. The message is getting out there. I'd love to see this programme, not just Wales-wide, but Coalfields-wide. So that, we've got CRT Engage up in England, but it'd be lovely if we could, have a model of health throughout Coalfields that everybody, so we step maybe not just into the cancer arena, but comorbidities as well, so everybody has this service.
Barriers we've overcome to reach out to get this programme massively embedded into communities and out to people. So just, the great work the team have put in, the efforts, and the wider communities and organisations we've worked alongside. So it's been a massive achievement.
I'm extremely proud. I'm proud to be the manager of the programme. The team laugh at me because they say, oh, here she is, the manager of the programme, because it must be my slogan that I use quite a lot. But I am proud to manage it, and I'm also proud to work for Coalfields as an organisation. And I just hope that we continue to go from strength to strength.
Whispers softly that I might see you.